how we doing, guys? Dino here from Fundamental Guitar. Today we're going to learn how to play Turn Your Lights Down Low by Marley. Absolute classic song by an absolute legend. One of my all-time favourites, in fact. And I mean, there's probably loads of tutorials out there for this song. But I'm not just trying to teach you a great song. I want to use the song and use the lesson to try and show you some technique, hints and tips on how to develop your guitar playing in general. So I'm going to throw in a bit of theory, explain some stuff. So there's lots to get through. Let's just get straight into it. I'm going to sing some of the verse and then we'll go to the lesson from there. So, turn your lights down low. Never ever try to resist, oh no. Let my love come shining in into our lives again. Say, ooh, I love ya. Alright, let's start breaking it down. Songs in the key of G, standard tuning, timing's 4/4, no capo needed. Let's look at the chords. So we start off with a G, go into a D/F sharp, and then an E minor. And then we're going to go to a C, B minor 7, A minor 7. That's basically near enough the chords for the whole song, to be honest. There's a couple more which we'll look at in a bit, but for the verse that's all you need, right? So let's look at the transitions and stuff. So the G, I'm playing what I call a power G. Third and fourth fingers are down, first and second strings of the third fret. Still a G. The reason I'm playing this fingering is because it's very easy to transition from here to the next position, which is D. So the 1 and 2 fingers come off and they move over and the pinky comes off. And then we want a D/F sharp here, so we want to use our thumb to play the 6th string, 2nd fret, F sharp in the bass. So it's still a D, guys, because F sharp is in the chord, it's the third note, and we're playing an F sharp on top, and now we're just putting the F sharp as the bass note, so the inversion there. So G, F, D/F sharp, E minor, regular E minor. And the time in there, guys, is the first bar split between the first two chords, so it's going to be G for 2 beats, D/F sharp for 2 beats, and E minor for 4 beats, so a full bar. And it's the same for the next section. It's going to be C for 2, B minor for 2, and then A minor 7 for 4, right? So it's going to sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your time in there. So let's look at the other chords. C, we should all know how to play. You got your B minor 7, really nice chord there. If you know how to play the B minor with the bar, you're just going to take that B minor and now release your pinky, which is B minor 7. If you can't play the bar chord, if you're struggling with that, take your 2nd, 3rd and 4th fingers in the correct position. You should be able to play that. Now instead of barring with your 1st finger, play the 1st string of the 2nd fret there and play from the 4th string down. Still a B minor, we're playing an F sharp in the bass, which is still in the chord, so it's just an inversion. Play that, don't rule out the song, learn that, and then develop your technique and get to the B minor 7. Then we're going to go A minor 7, take your A minor, and then release your 3rd finger. So now we've got the open G string. The G is it's the flat and 7th note in the scale of A, so it makes it into an A minor 7. So repeat that progression twice and you get the first half of the verse, which is what I sang as we started. Then he starts just repeating the C, B minor 7, A minor 7 section. So the next part of the song would have been so ooh, I love ya, and I want you to know right now. And then he repeats that again, same words as well, in fact. And then there's going to be a breakout, and the breakout sounds like this. It's going to go so chorus. that breakout, right? So from the A minor 7, you're going to go to a C, but we're going to play, well, I'd like to play a C/G, so it's a C with a G in the bass, right? So take your regular C, and now what your third finger is, replace it with your pinky, so that's still a C, right? But now with your third finger, play the 6th string in the 3rd fret, which is a G, and now strum all 6 strings. So G, it's a C/G, it's just got a bit more strength to it, a bit more weight, you know, it's got that bass note now, so that's, you can really hammer it. And the reason I'd like to play that chord there is because it just announces we're going somewhere, right? It's still a C because the notes in the C are C, E and G, so we're just taking the 5th and throwing it round, so it's now the bass, the root note. So we play that C to a D, and then we're going to go and play another C, which is a C/D. So what we're going to do is take first finger and play the 1st string in the 3rd fret. Pinky's going to play the 2nd string in the 5th fret, and then the 3rd finger is going to be above that and play the 3rd string in the 5th fret. And we're going to play from the 4th string down. Really nice voice in there. It's a C/D. The 4th string is obviously an open D, and then we've got C, E, G, which are the 3 notes that make up a C. So you could argue that the D isn't really in the major chord. Technically the D would be the 2nd or the 9th note in the scale, so you could call this C at 2, C at 9, but because I want the D as the bass note, I'm just going to call it a C/D, right? Back to the D, and then it goes into the chorus. So the chorus is going to sound like this. Right, so there's a few things going on there, right guys. Firstly, you notice I'm playing a bit harder, like I'm hammering. What I'm doing is I'm hammering the bass note. And this is what with the breakout, we're saying, yeah, we're breaking out. Where are we breaking out to? We're breaking out to the chorus. So, you know, the reason why I played the C with a G in the bass is we've heard the C quite often. So now it's like, it's something different. Oh, we're going somewhere else. We go to the D. And then we go to the C with the D in the bass. Oh, we really are going somewhere different. Where are we going? We're going to the chorus. And it's the same chords, I think I forgot to mention, as what we learned at the beginning of the verse. I'll put it up there, but it's going to be G, D/F sharp, E minor, C, B minor 7, A minor 7. So, you know, the chorus, it's the hook, it's the most memorable part of the song. Everyone kind of sings along that section, it's repeated. So yeah, we want to announce, you know, musically as well that we're there. So normally everything gets a bit, you know, it's more uplifting and more stronger. So when you're playing there, we're rhythm guitar, but we're most likely going to be playing this as a lead instrument, you know, not with a bass guitar and a piano and lead guitar and drums with us. So we need to make all of the music ourselves, like with the guitar and voice and stuff. So when the chorus comes, I like to really hammer out those bass notes, right? So strike down on the bass notes hard, and this is why earlier when I said, you know, the D with the F sharp in the bass is quite important, because if you miss out and you just play on the D, now there's a bass walk happening there. So you've got the G, F sharp and E. If you didn't have that F sharp, then you can have G, D, and right the F sharp into the E, which doesn't sound as good. The next section is a bass walk as well. You've got C, B and then A. So again, another technique which Bob Marley sewn into the song, which just again makes it such a great song. Another thing to think of that you might have noticed is the E minor has now got a push on it as well as the A minor 7. So just suits the melody that he's playing. And the other thing you may have noticed is I'm playing the B minor 7 and the A minor 7 up here. And again, it just gives a bit more spice. I don't know if Bob Marley did that, to be honest. I've just done that myself, because when you're playing just the guitar, sometimes it could get a bit monotonous, and you know, we just take it to the chorus, we building, and then when the verse comes in, we take it back down, and that's what music's all about. It's tension, releasing and creating tension. So to play that B minor there, it's like a jazzy fingering. We're gonna all in the 7th fret. Index finger will play the 6th string, and then we're going to skip the fifth, play the fourth, play the third, and play the second. The first finger is going to mute the fifth string, and the palm of our hand is going to mute the first string, and we're going to just strike it like that. That is B minor 7. Slide it down to the 5th fret, same shape. That's A minor 7. So it's just got a different voicing, so I use that to give it a bit of variety. On top of that, you can use left hand dampening. So as you release the pressure, you can still strum, and you get this percussive sound. So you got, and that just gives it another dimension as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's like near enough all the song. I've explained about the bass walk, I've explained about the push, I've explained different ways to play different chords. Hopefully you've picked some stuff up, you've learned some stuff, hopefully you've enjoyed the lesson. As always, guys, if you've got any questions, give me a shout. And yeah, I shall see you again soon. Take care.